Sheffield United have won it in the last seconds of the match, and it's the substitute scores his first goal for Sheffield United.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to episode 2 of the Sheffield United career mode, and this is going to be an interesting episode. But before we get into it, I just want to say thank you guys all for watching the first episode. I mean, the video broke 2,000 views in a little less than 48 hours, which is absolutely incredible for a small creator like myself. I was not expecting that video to do numbers, but I really want to say thank you for watching and thank you for all the love and support on that video. I'm excited to get things going in this episode. This is episode 2 and this is the first game of the season. Here are kind of the new cutscenes EA are showing and whatnot, so we're going to let them all run through. We're going to get through the starting 11 and whatnot and just kind of, you know, see what changes they've made from the last FIFA. I mean, I imagine it's nothing extravagant, but you know, at the end of the day, change is good, and we don't get much of it for FIFA, especially career mode. So yeah, and I just wanted to say, if you guys do want to see like live commentary and face cam for the following episode, be sure to let me know. That is something I can do. I just don't know what people's preference are, because I know some people like post commentary and a lot of people like live commentary, so just, I guess it depends. Maybe I'll do a poll on Twitter or something and see what everyone wants. But yeah, that is something that we can do definitely, because I've seen a lot of other career mode creators do that, and I guess people like it, so I don't know, just let me know. Here's the lineup, boys. We have Big Wes in goal, Bogle, Ahmedhodzic, John Egan, man like Chris next to Egan, Low, Norwood, Berg, Endai, Big Jebo, and Brewster up top. This is the formation and lineup we are going with against Norwich at home today, boys. It is the first game of the season and we are at home, so we have to get off to a good start. I mean, the graphics look incredible. I think it would be even better if everyone had a real game face, but I think EA hasn't updated that yet. I don't know if they will, or if, I don't know, man, but hopefully they do get that going, because it would be incredible if everyone had real player faces. And here is Norwich, how they're lining up with the 4-1-4-1. You know, some familiar players with Josh Sargent, Nunez, Cantwell, Pukki. A lot of good players in this squad, and even in real life, I mean, I guess they're in contention to get promoted and amongst the favorites to at least make the playoffs in the championship this season. So we will see how that is going, and kind of just see my man Sander Berg here. He's ready to get things going. And yeah, boys, I hope you guys enjoy this episode. I'm really excited to continue this series. I've never actually enjoyed playing career mode as much as I have now, but the game's kicked off. We have kickoff. We kind of spread the play to Low. Endai, it's the first attack of the match. Ryan Brewster, 1-0, boys. 1-0, man like Brewster scores, and that's it. We get things going how we need to get things going. I mean, we had a really poor preseason, and just like in real life, Sheffield United didn't have the best preseason of all the teams, you know, suffered a few losses, played some not so great football, and we didn't have a great preseason either. And here we go, man. Brewster just strikes that into the roof of the net, and there's no chance for that Norwich keeper there. And thankfully we have the 1-0 lead really early. It's nice to kind of have the lead early, especially on this game, and now we kind of get to see that new hypermotion technology from EA that they're implementing into this year's FIFA, where it shows the expected goal, the distance from the shot and whatnot. So it's really cool. Norwich kind of immediately get things going. It's Todd Cantwell plays it down to the middle. Hayden tries to find Timu Pukki, but he's being closed off well, and Ahmedhodzic intercepts the ball there wonderfully. I absolutely love Anel Ahmedhodzic. I think he's Bosnia's most promising footballer since Pjanic and Dzeko, and if you do follow football, then you would know how good those two have been in their entire career, so it's really incredible. Low here tries to get onto the path of a loose ball that didn't quite reach him. Brewster tries to wiggle around and make something happen. Just kind of really tight defending. Norwood tries to score from the penalty spot basically, and it hits the post, which is really unfortunate, boys. And against the computer and in these types of games, you really need to score those chances, and it's just unfortunate. And immediately Norwich are on the attack. Hayden finds McLean, and it's out wide to Pukki, and this is where, you know, the AI does their thing, and Ahmedhodzic wins the tackle. I clear it out right away, and it doesn't clear out, and then they're able to just square the ball in for a tap in, unfortunately, and the game is all square. This is one thing I really dislike about career mode, and it's that oftentimes it's unresponsive to your commands. I mean, it's the whole game, I mean, but it just really sucked because the AI is just able to press unrealistically and stuff, and I did clear the ball there, and unfortunately it resulted in a clearance not happening and us conceding, but that's a goal to put behind us, no doubt. Norwood will try to make something happen here, and it's Jebo spreads it out wide to Ndiaye, the Senegalese beast, such a promising footballer in real life, and in this game I will try to make him reach his potential and even higher than that, so I'm really excited, especially for next season if we do get Premier League football, or sorry, rather when we get Premier League football, because there's no doubt I'm getting promoted, so that is something to look forward to. And here you go, it's Norwich again on the attack. It's been a pretty even affair, I would say. I mean, aside from the Norwood shot off the woodwork, which should have gone in, and that mistake that really wasn't my fault, and Ahmed Hodzic takes matters into his own hands, and he's rifling up the pitch, man. Look at him, he's such a speedster. And Ahmed Hodzic kind of gets into a good shooting position, doesn't take the shot, and it's Norwood tries to spread it out wide to Low, back to Norwood. Ahmed Hodzic gets us the goal to take us to the break with the lead at home. Absolutely incredible. He ran up the pitch like he does in real life. Tried to make something happen of it. Couldn't really find any open bodies. Spread it back to outside the box, and then we worked it around nicely, and Ahmed Hodzic managed to be in the right place at the right time. And he just strikes that, and there's absolutely no chance of saving that. I mean, Anal Ahmed Hodzic scores his first goal for Sheffield United in our career mode series, and wow, I was really happy when that went in actually, because I do want him to really, be really high rated and probably my most valuable player, because I am a big fan of him in real life too. So that's really cool that I actually did score with him, and it wasn't from a corner. Really great finish. So halftime, boys, we do have the 2-1 lead against Norwich. Really exciting. But quickly we get things going in the second half. Again, it's Egan with Ahmed Hodzic combining very nicely. Bogle, I've really come to like my fullbacks, Low and Bogle, in this career mode. I think they have a lot to offer, but here we're going to see some tiki-taka like play from Norwich, and Ndiaye combining with Berg and Ollie for Norwood. It's that trio that just kind of has that passing ability, and here you see Norwood combining again, and he'll take the finesse shot, and unfortunately that's well over the goal and really no chance for that to go in, but it was a good attempt, and you never know, because sometimes they go in and it's FIFA. So Norwich get dispossessed here, and Ahmed Hodzic is combining nicely with Bogle, but Bogle loses the ball unfortunately, and it's Timu Pukki, who's really annoying to play against. I think he's a lot quicker than EA give him the pace, so I don't know what EA are doing. I mean, he's definitely not that slow in game, or in real life, sorry, because I'm from Bosnia and we've played Finland a bunch of times, and Pukki's freaking rapid, so yeah, I don't think he's as slow as EA claim, but here we try to get things going again, and again, I should have played that back to the left. It was a really bad mistake from my end. That could have really sealed the game right there. Here I make a sub. I think Ryan Kadra comes on for Brewster. Norwood comes off because he did pick up a knock, I believe, but it is nothing crazy. Koulibaly came on in place for him, and Norwich attempt to cross it in the box, but nothing happened of that. We were able to clear the ball. Ahmed Hodzic showing his aggressiveness here, getting the ball back and showing who is really the next up-and-coming center back, which is really exciting, and he tries to play it into Hackford there, but nothing happened of that play. And it's really been like a kind of even affair this second half as well. I mean, I did have like a half chance that I should have played out wide, and I didn't. I could have scored, but I couldn't really do anything. And Ahmed Hodzic dispossesses Todd Cantwell again, and now it's a corner for Norwich. I did bring on Hackford for Jebo, and Norwich get things going, cross it, and Koulibaly clears it, and it's Egan who loses the header on the edge of the box. I mean, it's just a silly goal to concede. Two silly goals to concede, really, like, beyond my control. I mean, I cleared the ball out, and Egan, like, fell over it, which was really unfortunate, and Norwich are unfortunately able to tie things up, which really sucks. Like, this is just a silly goal to concede. Really beyond me, nothing I can do. And Norwich are searching for the winner there. Cantwell gets dispossessed. Ahmed Hodic will find Berg, combines nicely with Berg. Berg will take things forward. Kadra plays it quickly to Ndai. Ndai threads Hackford through, and Hackford seals the win. And that is how we do it. Hackford, the young super sub off the bench, pointing to his name at the back of his shirt to show you guys who is the next and up and coming talent. What an absolute beast. He was able to get threaded in behind. Ndai played him in brilliantly, and Hackford finds the back of the net, which is just amazing. And basically, we just have to defend this kickoff, and we've sealed the win. First game of the season, first W of the season. What a splendid finish from the youngster Hackford, man. He was able to get threaded in behind nicely by Ndai, and that is just textbook striker finishing. I mean, you can't place that any better. It's a phenomenal finish from the youngster. And there we go, boys. 3-2. We just have to defend one more Norwich attack, and we've gotten all 3 points in the opening game of the season amongst the favorites to get promoted, which is a great way to start the season. Egan wins the ball back. Hackford again showing his ability that he's quick. Plays in Ndai. Ndai will just seal this game off for us, guys. He will close it off and waste time, and gives it to Low attempt to cross, and that is full time there. The referee calls for full time, and that's game, boys. We've gotten a win in our first game of the season, which is absolutely incredible. It's a fantastic way to start, especially at home. I mean, Norwich is by no means an easy side to play against, and for the most part it wasn't even a fair. I would say a lot of their goals were just very unfortunate for us to concede, just silly goals. But man like Hackford, there you see he's being shown again, wins us the game, the youngster, and he'll definitely be looking, and now he'll be even more eager to get more playing time. But now we're off to the press conference of the first game of the season, and I just do this to boost the team morale. I mean, I don't think it's necessary, but I do it anyway, and I just say it was all about 100% effort, because it was. Everyone did their bits, and everyone played their part, and we got all 3 points, which is all that matters. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching this episode. If you guys want episode 3, just let me know how quickly you want it and all that. Drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day. Peace.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.